Hey everybody, this is Daryl Longabarty at OC Snow Sports here in Costa Mesa, California. Real quick video about ski boots, both men and women, kids, pretty much same speech for everybody. Here at OC Snow Sports we do custom boot fitting, we do boot fitting, but really our focus here is making sure that you get the right boot and the right fit. Not so much just focusing on custom fitting, but the way the industry has gone, we're going to go ahead and make sure you get the right boot on your foot, whatever that is. I mean, there's a lot of choices, and we do sell a lot of boots here. We have a large selection of boots. We carry all major brands, everything for men and women, and we do kids stuff too. Our focus men and women's. Pricing, we're going to go over pricing. We have this discussion a lot. All my pricing is competitive with online pricing, and online pricing is what they call manufacturer allowed pricing. You're going to get the same price here at OC Snow Sports as that you do online. You might be able to find a deal online on boots. A lot of people do, but typically you're buying a boot that's somewhere between 2 and 3 seasons old. Technology does change in this industry now, especially on the boot side. It has changed a lot in the last 3 years. My personal boots are 3 years old and they're already obsolete, so there you go. Process here for boots is we're going to have you come in, we're going to measure your foot correctly. We have a few different apparatuses here that'll do that. Will tell us how wide your foot is, what type of arch you have, what type of angle. We're going to assess not just your foot, but your ankle, your bones of your feet, any specific areas or problems that you might have in regards to your feet, and also in regards to putting it in a ski boot. A lot of people don't understand that ill fit typically in this industry is caused by, most of the time is caused by a boot being ill fit because the boot's too big, because somebody hasn't spent enough time with you explaining the process of fitting and also finding the right boot for you. OC Snow Sports, when you come in, we're going to go ahead, like I said, assess what you need in regards to the size of boot, the style of boot, the model of boot. All that's going to require some time. Typically, when you come in here, you want to block yourself at least an hour where we can go through that whole process. And once we do that, we assess what we have in stock and what we might be able to put on your foot. We'll go ahead and try on those boots. We're pretty good at it. We don't need to put 5 pairs of boots on your feet to figure out which boot is right for your foot. If we do, then something's wrong. Come and find me. I'll make sure that we get it corrected. But we'll do that process. We'll make sure you get the right fit, the right product. It doesn't mean that you have to spend more money. It doesn't mean you have to spend less money. It's really all depends on the skier, what type of skier, what type of boot, what type of fit. Everybody's got different feet. There's 1,000,001 different kinds of feet, so that's why we need to go through that process. You people that are buying boots online, you're going to require some adjustments to your boots. We do that here. We do charge them a fee to do that. So if you do bring in your boots, we will do the same process for you if we can. If we can assess that you have a boot that fits your foot correctly, we can modify the fit for you or heat it up, they call. We can do a heat fit for you, which is an accelerated fit process, so we can mold the boot to your foot. Most of the boots this day and age are all customizable based on the materials that they use. The liners that they're producing now, a lot of great technology in ski boots these days. So if you're skiing in a ski boot that's somewhere around 5 to 6 years or 6 seasons old, you got more than 100 days in them, highly recommend you come and see us at OC Snow Sports. There's a lot of great boots on the market. There's a lot of great fitting boots. They're very lightweight now. The technology has come to a point where the boots are very lightweight, very reactive materials, very user-friendly in regards to fit. So again, that process is a factor in the point that we will find the boot. That's the reason why we carry so many boots here. We will try to find the right boot for your foot. So again, spend a little bit of time with us. We carry all the latest and greatest boots We're in line with online pricing. If you want to save yourself a little bit of time and money, I suggest you come in here and see OC Snow Sports. We'll find the right boot for you. Leave you for about 45 minutes to an hour, and you'll be very happy when you leave this store. Hey everybody, Daryl again at OC Snow Sports. We're talking about boot fitting and the boot fitting process and parts of the boot fitting process. I just wanted to mention a few things about boot fitting in regards to wearing either a custom or drop-in type of what they call insoles or arch support, or footbed is another term they use. We're a Master Fit ABA, American Boot Fitters Association shop. We're certified boot fitters. That means we're going to make sure you get the right fit on your boot, modifications if necessary, and we'll do a complete assessment of what you need in regards to fit and function in your boots. Footbeds, if you're not familiar with it, footbed, orthotic is another term. A lot of people are familiar with having custom footbeds done. Sometimes it's necessary, sometimes it isn't. It really depends on the person and their feet. Most about every one of my customers, I'd say a very high percentage in my shop here, we highly recommend when you do wear a ski boot that you wear a footbed. There's different sizes, different feet, different things, but we always recommend you wear a footbed in your boot. Reason is it's going to hold your foot in a neutral position. It's going to create a better fit overall for you and better performance in your ski boot. Minimal price, $40 to $60 range. You get the same kind of performance feature out of even just a drop-in bed like that. Great stuff. A lot of people are not familiar with them at a certain level. A lot of people are at a high performance level. We do custom molded footbeds, and we use the Master Fit system. And the system itself is pretty basic. We use this machine right here, the Master Fit system. Will take an actual mold of your foot, an unweighted mold of your foot, and create a footbed for you that's customized for your foot. A lot of people with different feet, left to right, things like that, highly recommended. The process is pretty simple. It's in the old days it was very drawn out with materials like cork and foam and all kinds of stuff. This system's pretty basic. You can see that's how it starts. It's a flat piece of material. It heats up. We take the mold, and then you'll see it's a full custom footbed. This will have all the arch and support in the right areas based on your foot, and that's how it comes out. Pretty neat stuff, and the process itself is very user-friendly. It's not as time involved as the old processes, so again, it's easy to use, it's easy for the customer, and the overall product and the end result is awesome. I really like this system. A lot of shops don't have it. A lot of shops, higher end shops do. OC Snow Sports is one of those shops that you can come in and get custom footbeds done very easily and user-friendly. Cost depends on exactly what you need, but roughly cost in some areas somewhere around $150 to $175, and process time somewhere about an hour to maybe hour and a half, depends on what happens. But that's another process of the boot that we're very familiar with here at OC Snow Sports. Highly recommend the footbeds for anybody skiing. A lot of shops don't do them. We're one of the shops, one of the higher end shops that do them, and highly recommend it. Thanks for listening.